Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman. Today is Sandman's Locksport report for Friday, September 6, 2024. Today we're going to go over whatever new products have been coming out in the community as of late. First off, if you are new to my channel or if you're new to Locksport, my most favorite website that I like to encourage others to use, I use it on a daily basis, is lpubelts.com. And basically all the locks in the world have been ranked from easiest to hardest, level like 1 to like level 14. And to gamify Locksport, to make it fun and challenging and rewarding, the creators of lpubelts.com and the Lockpickers United group on Reddit and Discord gave all of the locks ranked 1 through 14 karate belt ranking colors. So 1 through 9 are white belt, yellow belt, orange belt, and so on up to black belt. And then after black belt is black belt, dawn, second dawn, third dawn, fourth dawn, and fifth dawn. I don't remember if there's a sixth dawn or not. But anyways, all of the locks in the world just about have been on here. And if it's not on here, then it's just a clone of something that already is on here. So if you want to learn more about locks, this is the absolute best resource in the world. If you want to know how good you are at picking locks, pick a lock and then go in here and you just type in, okay, I just picked an American 1100. And that is a green belt level lock, and these are the types of pins in it. How awesome is that? So if you guys want to get better at lock picking, there is no better source than lpubelts.com. Also, I would encourage you to check out the Discord channel. There's a link in the description down below for the Lockpickers United Discord channel, where if you need mentoring, if you need help from people in the community, there's people in there that are light years ahead of me in lock picking skill and teaching who can help you along the way. If you are looking to buy locks, I like to buy all my locks from Amazon. Sometimes I buy them from eBay. Sometimes I buy them from the Discord Lockpickers United Bazaar, which is where members of the community will buy, sell, and trade locks. But UHS Hardware is my next best choice. I really like their prices on a lot of their locks. They have everything from low level security locks all the way up to high security locks. They don't carry Master Lock, they carry Avis instead, but you can find everything you need there. I have no affiliation with UHS Hardware. I'm not an employee. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not an ambassador. I just want to point you in the right direction because people are like, where do I get locks? Well, if you can't get them at a hardware store, check out UHS Hardware for all of those needs. Now then, the first thing I want to talk about is actually thank you to everybody that are trying to help me figure out how to use my mouse. However, it doesn't work on Firefox for some reason, or maybe it's my mouse. A lot of people are saying, Sandman, when you're scrolling through stuff, you don't have to right-click to open new tab to be able to look at an image of something. You could totally just hit the scroll and it'll open for you. Duh. I've literally had people send me emails about it. I've had people send me private messages on Discord about it. Instagram as well, Facebook, and leaving comments on all my videos. Guys, this is me hitting the scroll button. All it does is scroll, okay? I can't do anything about it. I have to right click and open new tab to be able to see an image. If I hit the scroll button again, I don't even get a zoom. It's not zooming. Do you see how it's not zooming? So thank you all so much for your generosity. I know you guys are more intelligent than I am with computers, but that trick didn't work for me. We'll have to move on with our lives, and you just have to live with the fact that I right-click and open new tabs. So let's talk about the Covert Instruments Chop Stop. Seriously, I had like 10 private messages between Discord, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, comments, trying to help me out there. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Let's move on with our life. Covert Instruments Chop Shop. Okay, the Covert Instruments Chop Shop on September 3rd or 4th, I think it was the 4th, opened up a custom shop. So now you can buy individual lockpicks and you can buy etched lockpicks in 20,000s and 25,000s. Kind of while supplies last. Some of these things are not necessarily in stock at the moment, but it looks like they're slowly getting in stock. So like right now, I can get the Samurai Chop Shop pick set, the Genesis pick set in 25,000s, but it's not yet available in 20,000s. I'm looking forward to that being available. I think this is super awesome. I think this is really great forward thinking. I absolutely love this, and this is absolutely what the community needed. Not only can you now build your own lockpick sets individually and just, part out everything from the rakes to the individual picks picks. Maybe you don't want to buy a $75 echelon pick set. Maybe you just want to add a couple picks in 20,000s to your Genesis pick set or something like that. Or maybe you want to add some bypass tools, or you want to add those cool ergonomic turning tools that are only available previously in the echelon pick set. You just want to add those to your Genesis pick set. You can totally do that now. You can pick whatever case you want, whatever color you want, and you can add a really cool patch while you're at it. But alternatively, you can go to this Chop Shop Build Your Own Pick set, and then you can select all the items that you want to add. You do have to add a lockpick to the set. You cannot just add all bypass tools and turning tools and call it a day. There is a caveat here. You have to select at least one item from each category, at least from the lockpicks. We don't have that in the bypass tools, but in the turning tools, you do have to select at least one item. So if you're having trouble with that, and that's bothering you, then just go through and just select stuff individually. As for me, I'm going to wait till they have some of these etched lockpicks in 20,000s, and I'm going to then build a set based off of that. I really like that. Watch this. I'm going to hit the scroll. Doesn't do anything. So I'm just going to click on it, and here we go. So I really like these etched lockpicks, and man, I think they really hit this out of the park. Also, I forgot to mention this when I did my reveal video talking about this product here. Now you guys got me hitting the scroll button all the time. It does me nothing. The Chop Shop sets will come with, the etch sets will come with a really cool Covert Instruments tag, like almost like a tag of authenticity that it was made by their Chop Shop, and I love that. I know the person that is running the Chop Shop, and I absolutely love the work that they are doing. So if they are watching this, you're doing excellent work, and I'd be proud to own some of your tools. Thank you so much for doing this. This is really great, guys. This is really cool. Also, they updated their vault. I don't know when they did this. Maybe they did it last time and I didn't pay attention. But everything says coming soon. Used to say sold out, and that was always very confusing for a lot of people. People were always like, Sandman, they're completely sold out. How did I miss it? You didn't miss anything. The vault is a section for tools that are soon to be released. All you have to do is read the product description right here. We will not address questions regarding products in the vault or provide technical details. We will update the details accordingly towards their release. So folks, these are the tools that have not been released yet. You'll just have to wait. And no, I don't know what half these tools are. I've been to their facility. I've been kind of briefed on future upcoming products, but they didn't sit down and say, all right, Sandman, this is what momentum is. What do you think? Like, I have no idea what momentum is. I have an idea, but I definitely have no idea what Evo is. I keep telling people I don't know what Riz is, and people are like, I'm pretty sure it's this. And I'm like, well, until they come up with a product, we don't really know, do we? So I'm looking forward to all of these products. Can't wait. I think Covert Instruments is doing really great stuff. I really wish they would come out with some new lockpicks like the McNally and the Covert Instruments Apex line. But the fact that they released the Chop Shop, I'm going to stop complaining here. And hopefully we should get a McNally set here in a couple of weeks. That's the rumor in the rumor mill. So but we all know how effective that is. The rumor was that the Apex tool line was supposed to be released sometime back in June or July. That didn't happen. So don't listen to rumors. Okay, moving on. Oh, one thing I want to clear up with Covert Instruments, if you go to their products and then you go to the 3D print files, they offer free 3D print files that are designs that have been designed by Tony Virelli. Some of them, other ones are just like, I think some of them are like common use or whatever it is, where, you know, like it's somebody else's design. Like, there's a product on here I know for a fact was somebody else's design. Maybe he doesn't sell that anymore. Maybe these are all just his designs. Huh. Well, none of these are for sale. All of these are for free. And if you want some of these items, you can totally just add these to your cart and then, you know, just get it for free. However, some of these do require some extra things like springs or hardware, something like that, like this illuminated plug follower here. My complaint in previous videos was I have no idea what hardware to buy for this plug follower to make it illuminated. And then he commented in one of the videos, it's like, hey man, if you just download the STL file, the hardware requirements or uses are in the file. That's great. I didn't know that. It's not in this description here anywhere. I don't have a 3D printer. Couldn't have known that unless I had downloaded it to print it myself. But now I know. If you guys are going to be downloading these free files, that if there's something here that you have to build, like let's say this Lishi 2-in-1 lockpick decoder magnetic stand, and you need to know what size magnets to get or whatever, hopefully those should all be inside of the STL file. And I just didn't know that. How could I have known? So the Versa tip plug follower stand, I have this. I have no idea what these inserts are. That should be all in the file. So thank you for clearing that up with me. I appreciate it. I'll be sure to mention that in videos moving forward. Let's take a look at Moki. Moki website is now back up. He took like a 4 to 6 week hiatus or something like that to focus on redoing some of his inventory and website fixes, and he's also focusing on going to school. The guy's doing something crazy with robotics or something like that. So now he doesn't have necessarily new tools, but he does have 3 new rounded hooks, and I'm at this point in time, I think it's the Round Hook 1 Extra, the HR1X05, HR2, and it should be an HR3X05. So I think those are the new products. Those are kind of companions to the flat hooks that are in the Extra. So he has the Flat Hook 1 Extra, Flat Hook 2 Extra, Flat Hook 3 Extra. These are basically kind of designed for the North American palette. You know, North Americans, we have larger keyways in our locks, so we like thicker tools. We can get away with that. And so these are a big seller for him, the Flat Hook Extra. So they're a little bit wider in the shank. So he has 3 of these flat hooks, and now he has 3 rounded hooks to match those flat hooks. Previously, a lot of his tools are really super thin because he is based out of Germany, and there's a lot of European locks with really super tight keyways. So if you like nice, thick, shanked lock picks and you're a big fan of rounded hooks, those are the 3 new products on there. Someone sent me an email saying, Sandman, did you see... I get emails of people trying to update me on things in the community that are completely not correct. So someone's like, hey, Moki just dropped the gym hooks. And I'm like, he's had the gym hooks for several months, and he actually sent the first prototypes to me about 3 or 4 months ago. So thank you for updating me on that. Guys, I appreciate all of your help, but I'm on top of this. I look at all of the websites daily. There's like 44 websites for Locksport. Only half of them are worth really looking at, but I'm on top of this. I see everything. I know all. I see all. And he just, there's nothing else really to report here. If we go to the workbench, though, let's take a look. We have the standard plug followers, and we have the standard pinning trays. Let's go to the do-it-yourself area. He does have pick blanks back in stock. I think he's always had pick blanks on the website, but they do sell out very quick. If you want to build your own lock picks out of the best tool steel on the market, 301 high-yield stainless steel, you should highly... Whoa! Sandman spoke too soon. I don't remember there being 0.4 millimeter or 15 thousandths tool steel available on his website. Now, he doesn't sell picks in 0.6 or 0.4 millimeter, also known as 26 thousandths or 23 thousandths or 15 thousandths of an inch. He sells his picks in 0.5 millimeter, which is 19 thousandths or 19 and a half thou. But he has pick blanks in 0.4 millimeter. So anyways, if you want to make your own lock picks with the best tool steel on the market, I would highly recommend you buy from Moki for sure, or from Lock Tools. I can't think of anybody else that are selling blanks. Maybe Barebones sells blanks, I'm not too sure, but it's all 301 high yield stainless steel. So if you want to make your own picks, you definitely can do that. 44 Delta launched a couple weeks ago, and he has this very popular lock chuck vise designed by the lockpicker Lockchuck, who is a black belt level lockpicker. And this thing looks like it's selling out, or my website. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. It's not sold out. So these are all the colors that you can get. There's so many colors, dude. It says 2 available in stock. These are kind of just like a made-to-order type thing. These are awesome. I did a whole review on these. They're very lightweight, really great for travel and portability. If you go to Locksport meetups, you go to a friend's house, and you want to take a table vise with you, this is what I highly recommend. If you go to competitions, take this with you. Really love what he's doing here. You can buy these... the crab holders, whatever he calls them, you can buy all that stuff all separately. Let's take a look at some more of the products. So you can buy the C-clips for your ASA 700s, which are black belt level locks. You can buy micro pinning trays, the dressers with the drawers. So if you like to progressively pin your locks and you want to put 6 pins away or 5 stacks of pins away and only have 1 or 2 stacks of pins in your lock at a time, but you don't want to lose the order and drop them all over your carpet or your floor. That's what these little mini pinning trays are for, and I highly recommend that. He has really great products, man. I'm really glad that he's doing this. Now that 3D Locksport has stepped away, I don't have a 3D printer. I'm not going to be downloading STL files anytime soon until I invest $400 minimum into a 3D printer. Yes, I'm looking at the Bamboo from A1, whatever it's called, the Bamboo A1 Mini. If I mention anything in any of these videos, I'm going to get 15 emails of people saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you all. But I've already got my heart set on a particular 3D printer, but until then, I'm going to be getting my 3D printed products, most likely from 44 Delta. So check that out. Let's take a look. Covertentry Co. last week released a new set of lockpicks called the Skeleton Key set. Covertentry Co. is a reseller of Southern Specialties, which is based out of Georgia. Covertentry Co. is based out of one of the Carolinas, and it's run by Skypirate Actual and MySpace. They have a training class where they teach law enforcement and civilians and tactical lock picking, essentially. So it's not necessarily lock sport and it's not necessarily covert entry, but it's tactical lock picking. So it's really great for polite entry for law enforcement, or people that just need to be able to get into things, to be able to help others, people that are work in private security, law enforcement, emergency medical services, fire, even SWAT teams and military, can all benefit from learning lock picking. So if I click on this, if I hit my scroll, does nothing, guys. Sorry. If I right click this, does nothing. Let's see here if I can open a new page. Yeah, it's tiny, so I can't scroll in on these. It's just the website on how it interacts with Firefox. I literally had somebody messaging me on Discord about this specific website. He's like, I think you're doing it wrong. I'm not doing it wrong. Sorry. Doing my best here. This is what you get when you don't pay for your reviews. Just kidding. I'm just having fun making reviews for you guys. That's all. Bare bones. So let's talk about Lockpicker's Bench. Lockpicker's Bench showed up a little bit over a month and a half ago, and he's based out of Alaska. I say this in all my videos, and everybody's asking me, where's Lockpicker's Bench based out of? UK? No. Lockpicker's Bench is a reseller based out of Alaska, and he specializes in selling tools that are not available in North America or not manufactured in North America, or you don't want to spend $20 to $40 in shipping to North America. So if you are in North America and you want to buy tools from Germany like Multipick or Moki tools, then go to Lockpicker's Bench, and the price is comparable. So also, he sells Lawlock tools from Great Britain, and he sells bare bones from Australia. And he also sells the RWB Gen 3 disc detainer pick set. I almost bought this a month ago or 2 months ago, but I had some issues with my health, so I had to back out of buying this thing. My money had to go into other things like a mobility scooter and supplements so I can get around and I can get better. But guys, this is awesome. $245 USD to purchase this thing. It's comparable in price to buying from RWD himself, except you're saving half on shipping. So, and the shipping times is like 3 to 5 business days. He ships flat rate, $9 shipping, which is amazing. So you guys should totally check out RWB. He is going to be carrying more Multipick in the coming days. He's just waiting for that to arrive. So Sandman, yours truly, did a consultation with Multipick based out of Bonn, Germany, and we now have the Sandman Multipick sets. So I consulted on what I thought would be great for a starter, beginner, intermediate, and advanced set, and they went with it and put my name on the sets. It's wonderful. Thank you, Multipick, for doing that. If you guys are interested in collecting those, adding those to your collection, you can purchase directly from Lockpicker's Bench instead of directly from Germany and paying the $20 shipping. Instead, get them from Lockpicker's Bench and save some money on shipping. Those should be available maybe next week or the week thereafter. Okay, let's take a look. And Moki is one of my top 3 lockpicks in the world, and they are always pretty much they're a fast seller on the Lockpicker's Bench. So if you want to add Moki to your collection, buy yourself one of these sets. I like to recommend the Gold Digger set or the Minimalist set or the Explorer set. Any of these sets are going to work out great. I love that he's selling the Gem set, but that's sold out. The Explorer set's sold out. So he still has a Gold Digger set and a Minimalist set. The cases are sold out. That's unfortunate. I would wait until he gets the cases back in stock because they're literally the nicest case on the market, hands down. Literally the nicest. I can't think of a case that's nicer than the Moki zipper pouch. So yeah, that's a fact. Let's go to so Tool. This isn't, I have no idea what's going on. Just noticed as I'm preparing for my Locksport report, their page for their equipment is down. I don't know what that's about or why that is. Maybe they're adding some stuff here. So for whatever reason, their equipment page is down. Oh, it's back up. I'm just an idiot. It was down, I swear, half an hour ago when I was trying to load it, and it just said there's nothing there, and I kept refreshing it. So we'll see. Necessary 9 version 1 pick set is completely sold out, but they do have the Necessary 9 pick set version 2 in stock, and that is a better tool steel. These are really great tools. If you're just starting out, might as well add the Wicked Waves and put them in a zipper case. If any members of Tool are watching this, I really like these pick sets. I really wish they would put tool like stamped or print or embossed or something like that on the pick case. I think that would make it highly collectible. Otherwise, to me, when I see it, I'm just like, oh, it looks like just another HPC or Southern Specialties pick case. If you guys can get tool on the pick case, man, this thing would be awesome. I think it'd be great. I'd buy one for sure. If you guys are looking for an interchangeable lock, they sell a pack lock version. This is super cool. I have 2 of these. So the red key and knob lock, basically you can take any North American key and knob cylinder, whether it's a commercial or most likely commercial or residential, so a quick set or a Schleg or even some multi-lock and some Medico, but you are going to need a special piece for that. You need the alternate driver, this Abloy Lori Medico piece. But you can, I have a bunch of these kicks from Pacific Lock. That's who make these. And so I have, all the belts ranked from white belt to black belt inside of these locks with all the different cores in level of difficulty. But if you want a collector piece, get yourself the Tool one that's in red, and it is CNC'd here. Oh, I was able to click on it that time. Let's see here at the website. Maybe it's website dependent. No, I hit the scroll button. It doesn't work, guys. But if I click on the image and then I use scroll, still gets kind of goofy. So I really like these. These are really great collectibles. They're on the 3rd edition right now. One side says Tool, the other side is etched in something completely different. If we look here, the 1st edition, mine just says 1st edition. Then the 2nd edition was a dragon. The 3rd edition says Aperte, which is, I think it's like Latin or Italian for open. I'm sure I'll get 10 emails of people correcting me on that. You don't have to send me emails, guys, every time I make a mistake. But highly collectible. I really like these. I can't wait to see what 4th edition is going to be. And I'm really looking forward to the product line coming from their equipment. That's crazy. Their website was not loading for me earlier. So I wonder what's going on with the website. Doesn't matter now. Let's go to Multipick. So Multipick does have new tools. They have the Sandman sets. Shameless plug here. I'm going to be doing reviews on these once they become in stock at Lockpicker's Bench, because a lot of my followers are North American demographics. So what's the point of trying to do a review on a set of tools when a week later they're going to be available for North American distribution? So I'm waiting for distribution in North America for the Sandman tool sets from Multipick, and then it's all going to be gangbusters. I am not an ambassador for Multipick. I'm not an affiliate. I guess you could say I'm sponsored by Multipick because they send me tools for free for review, which is kind of essentially a sponsorship for my YouTube channel. I've never received money from Multipick, and I will not see a dime for any of these tool sets being sold. And I guess that was my mistake. I guess I should have been like, yeah, man, we could do this, but maybe cut me 1%. But I'm not greedy like that. I have everything I could ever need in the whole world. I have a home, I have tools, I have a wife, I have a life. What more could you need? So I'm looking forward to doing these reviews of the tools that I consulted on. I think they're going to be a hit. I think they're going to be great. We have the starter set, we have the beginner set, we have an intermediate set, we have an advanced set. There's also another set designed by Lock Noob called the triple gauge set, and it has set 0.4 to 0.6 millimeter turtle. So triple gauge should allude you to the idea that it has 0.4, 0.5, and 0.6 millimeter tools. So, and there's also expansion sets here that are the Sandman expansion sets. Those are all 0.4 millimeter. So if you just want to buy like the starter set or an intermediate set, you can just buy the expansion sets, and you don't have to spend the money on the advanced set. So that's that. I'm also working with Multipick on some more product soon to be released in the coming future, so stay tuned to that. Let's see here. So Southern Specialties released a Southern Specialties based out of Georgia. They make all their own tools. A lot of their tools are going to be titanium or a 301 full hard, so not as strong as 301 high yield, but these are still great tools nonetheless. And they came out with a new design called the Elephant Trunk. probably inspired by the monkey paw or a groove grabbing pick. First seen from what I can tell, these were first seen in a book called The Picking Book, and that was published in 1988. And then some manufacturer said, "Oh, I invented that," and then other manufacturers were like, "No, you didn't." And so luckily we now have some more versions of this pick. I love seeing it. I actually have a set of these. They work great. I love them. I'm going to do a review on them. So that's a thing if you're into that. And I love that they sell these in a set with 16,000s, 20,000s, and 25,000s. If you really like a monkey paw, try the elephant trunks. They're a little bit different angle from the Sparrow's monkey paw. Sparrow's monkey paw is like completely straight up and down, whereas the elephant trunk is at an angle. So it's just, personal preference there. Another product that you should check out is they also are now selling heat shrink packs, and you could just pick the color that you want. They'll sell you a pack for $2.50, and that gives you a little bit more grip on those popsicle stick style handles. And while you're there, might as well pick yourself up some Longhorn tension sets, which are basically like history in the making. I believe they're Christina Palmer designed, but they were designed specifically for the Longhorn lockpickers based out of Austin, Texas, which is the second oldest locksport group in America. They started in 2007. I don't remember if Jay Gore designed these, who was the original creator of the Longhorn lockpickers, or if these are Christina Palmer collaboration or design in and of herself. But these are really great turning tools, and these are probably an inspiration for what's being used today across every single manufacturer. So these are really good turning tools. Also, they have a pretty decent folding pick set for a very affordable price, $24. This pocket clip right here is actually the locking mechanism that locks those lock picks into place. And so definitely these things are stout. Once you fold out a pick and you lock that into place, that pick's not going anywhere. It's really lightweight, really easy to use. It's a good product. They do have this thing called a silicone valley key, which I don't have in my collection. I'm making note of this out loud because I would like to add this. This is essentially a DDT tool. I think that's what it's called. It's like one of those crash bar tools that's on the inside of a double door, like let's say like a school or a business. You can use this tool to slip between the weather stripping and push on that crash bar or the panic bar or the push bar to open the door if it is unlocked. From the inside. Sometimes you can lock those from the inside, so that way pushing it doesn't do anything. One thing I want to make note of is if you've made it this far, then you definitely deserve this journey. Go over to YouTube and go to Lady Locks. And I thought I should have mentioned this, guys. I'm sorry. Go to Lady Locks YouTube channel and go to her live weekly video. And if you go to about 48 minutes
Hello, everybody.
You're going to see Robert Pingor. You're going to see Robert Pingor, who's one of the owners of Covert Instruments, on here. And Robert Pingor is going to reveal some products coming from Covert Instruments in the future. Like he actually shows, right here, he actually shows a prototype of the Apex tool line. And I thought about maybe doing some screen captures and talking about that, but I don't want to take away from Lady Locke's video. I would instead like to push you all over to her. Just go to her channel, look for the Locksport Weekly live surprise guest with Robert from Covert Instruments and Tony Virelli in the background, and he's going to show you all kinds of goodies of products that's going to be coming out over the coming months and the coming year. So check that out. I don't want to spoil it for all of you. I want you guys to go in there, and it's a really great live event that you can learn from. It's only like 30 minutes long once you get to the part where Robert shows, but if you also just want to join in and and watch the whole thing, it's 6 hours long. But check that out. It's worth watching. If you want to see what the Apex tool line may look like, if you want to hear some gossip on the McNally tool line that's coming out, or any other Covert Instruments gossip, this is the YouTube channel to go to and the video to watch. So that's all I have for today, folks. Let me know in the comments down below, what are you most excited about here, and how many of you are going to start sending me emails to help me with mistakes that I've made. Just kidding. I appreciate all of you. I really do. I'm not necessarily complaining. I'm just trying to say, guys, like no matter what I do here with my scroll button, it's not working like all of you are emailing me telling me to do. Just, it's not a big deal. It's weird that it bothered so many of you people. I got more people messaging me about my misuse of my mouse else than people excited about the products that I talk about, which goes to show that probably the majority of my demographic are people that work in IT. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know. I want to know, what are you excited about? I'm super excited about the Covert Instruments stuff for sure. That really got me excited. I should have put that in the beginning of the video. I completely forgot. And but if you made it this far, hey, it's here now. So that's all I have for today, folks. I'm not rich, I'm irresponsible, and I'm just a businessman blessed with many friends. And I'll catch you guys next time.